Welcome, everyone, to the special video program for Kelleher and Rogers 2024 Autumn Asian Auctions. I'm David Kugel, Director and Auctioneer of Kelleher and Rogers. I'd like to take a minute to introduce my dear friend and colleague and the Managing Director of Kelleher and Auctions. I'm sure you know him, Larry Gibson.
And hello, everybody. As Dave mentioned, I'm Larry Gibson, and I'd like to do a special hello to many of my old friends in Hong Kong who I haven't seen for almost 5 years. And I'd also like to say hello to the many people I expect to become new friends when we get there in October and get the ball rolling again. Every fall or autumn season is a very special time at Kelleher. We often, or nearly always, hold our Asian auctions there. And despite being far away from Hong Kong, over the last 5 years, we're very deeply touched by the number of clients who basically stuck with us, attended our auctions, sometimes live and in person, not just from China and Hong Kong, but also Europe and Australia, to attend some of the auctions. And they came to our offices in Danbury, Connecticut. And right now, the auctions are always asked the same question. People email me, call me, send me a text saying, geez, it's been 5 years. We miss your auctions. When are you guys coming back?
When are you coming back?
When are you coming back? I'm saying that. So, right now, I just want to let everybody know out there, October is when we are coming back, and we couldn't be happier, and we couldn't have a better lineup of auctions.
Well, so Larry kind of encapsulated that very well. October 11th, 12th, and 13th, please mark your calendar, because Kelleher and Rogers Auctions, Fine Asian Auctions, will present 4 auctions showcasing more than 1,100 lots in Hong Kong, back to Hong Kong. We were so excited. I can't even begin to tell you how excited we are to be back in Hong Kong. Wan Chai, the mid-levels. I don't know, Long Kwai Fong is kind of dead now. I heard it's not as lively, but we're going to light it up there. So,
great food.
Come join us.
Don't forget the food.
We're excited. We have some wonderful lineups, starting with the Sale 44, the General Sale, which is our lineup leadoff winner for the whole series. Very much like we used to have in Hong Kong. You'll find soup to nuts, coins, banknotes, collection lots, limited collection lots because of the size restrictions, and some other Asian, Japanese, etc. So don't miss that. Followed on the 12th by the incredible Greenleaf collections of everything you want in the liberated areas of China. Really an incredible sale. Material hasn't been on the market in many decades, formed by a lifelong collector, veteran collector, who's very pleased and proud to be able to have this material entered into the Hong Kong Chinese marketplace. Following that, we have what is probably the pièce de la résistance of the China Asian sales, the 86 Dragon Supreme Stamp Auction. We're going to talk a little bit more about this, but Larry, I just needed to know right now from you, what makes this 86 Dragon sale special?
Well, this sale is special for a number of reasons. We are doing this sale, Kelleher and Rogers, in association with Jeffrey Schneider. And
I think everyone knows Jeffrey Schneider. Hong Kong, right?
Everybody knows Jeffrey in Hong Kong. He was the manager of Inter-Asia Auctions, and he is now working with us on a couple sales together. And this one particularly,
that's exciting news.
It is. Not
Why are you keeping that a secret?
Not many people ever get to work with their competitors, and of course, I have nothing but respect for him. And this kind of came about, this sale, but Jeffrey and I both kind of agree. In all of our years, we don't recall a sale with so many world-class Chinese rarities as this sale. I don't want to get too carried away and say it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We have all the imperf between large dragons. We have the unique set of blocks and 4, the Soviet inscriptions, all the inverts, all with impeccable provenance and in impeccable condition. So this will be a sale for the ages, and I think serious collectors, this is going to wake them up and bring them out, because in some ways the market's been a little quiet. This is going to wake it up.
So would it be proper or right to say that this is really, if you collect anything, whether it's classic China, People's Republic of China, any other areas of China, this sale would have the very best offering?
This has the rarest of the rare.
So the the treasures that would be in a museum.
This would be the pieces people will search their life for to fill out their collection, whether it's proof sheets of the one Kandarin dragon, whether it's the finest known example of the Cultural Revolution issue. As I said, the unique set, the inverts, they're all here, and they're all in impeccable condition, which is important to know.
So this is October 12th at what time?
This is October 12th, and this is going to start at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. So
Local
don't
time.
miss it, because this will become the philatelic sensation event of 2024, and maybe for the next 10 years.
Absolutely.
And then I guess last but not least, and I don't want to say that at all, because there is a client that we've known for many decades, and we're offering Tony Kwan's Empress Dowager collection, exhibit collection, and backup material. And I mean, you know more about this than anyone, so except for maybe Jeffrey Schneider.
Well, a couple of months ago, Jeffrey Schneider is also working in association with us on this sale, and Jeffrey and I went to Hong Kong to visit our old friend Tony, and his collection doesn't need much of an introduction. Many awards, international gold medal award collection of the Empress Dowager issues. In here you'll find virtually all of the rarities and stamps, but more importantly, in my opinion, the postal history in his collection is outstanding, bordering incomparable. So I think if anyone collects the Empress Dowagers, this is going to be the opportunity that you're not going to get every few years or so. So we don't want to miss this one. It's an incredible sale of over 200 lots.
So after, is it 50 years in the business, 40 years in the business? You used to write articles in China in the 70s and 80s. 80s. Sorry to date you.
Don't make me too old.
But, what could you say these sales together being offered at one time over a 3-day period, if you could pick a word, what word would you use to describe it?
Well, I would say incredible. I mean, we start off with our general sale, which people could come in and pick up the smaller items, the little unusual items that they've been looking for. Then we go into a liberated area collection of all 8 regions, and many excellent pieces, outstanding pieces, many rare used items that you don't see very often in the liberated areas. Then we segue into the rarities, and this sale will be a benchmark for future generations of collectors, I'm certain. And then we wind up with, just one of the great collectors and from one of the great guys. These are Tony's books right here that his collection is based on.
So he's not just a collector; he's a scholar.
Scholar, writer.
I remember him at our auctions. Always,
he used
the very best items we had. He would always buy, and he only bought the very
And
best.
on top of it, he's a great guy as well. So all this coming together is going to make for kind of a unique event. It's going to be something that I don't believe we'll see again anytime soon.
I'm really looking forward to some authentic dim sum and some wonderful duck and goose at our favorite goose restaurant. And I just can't wait to get there. Everyone, I got to say thank you for taking a minute to watch this. And we look forward to seeing you in Hong Kong, October 11th, 12th, and 13th. You're not going to want to miss it. It's the event of the season, of the year, of the decade, perhaps.
Mysterious pneumonia outbreak in Wuhan, China.
A new type of coronavirus.
The number of affected countries has tripled.
The World Health Organization has just declared that this is a pandemic.